What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're reviewing Rank 6 USA. Now, if you've been here for any of the other videos in this series, you understand we go through every single aircraft in each rank, and today it's Rank 6. Now, starting in Rank 6, if you have grinded, the main three lines, the Naval, the Interceptor, and the Fighter, one of the first planes you should probably consider getting in Rank 6 should probably be the F3H-2 Demon. Now, this is an underrated aircraft by a lot of people, but it actually has a couple of perks to it. One, it is the first plane that gets the AIM-7 Sparrow. So you get your first ever radar missiles. Also, very decent, for AIM-9Bs. Yes, it sets at 9.3. You can get up tiered to planes with 30G missiles like the A-10, but it's a pretty fun aircraft. Also, good rocket payload and a good bomb payload. That includes a 3,000-pound bomb, a mix of 2,000, 1,000, and 500-pound bombs, and I believe also 250s. Yep, 250s. So you have a nice assortment of secondary weapons on the Demon. So overall, pretty good multi-role aircraft. You can carry Sparrows, AIM-9s, bombs, you name it, it probably has it. Outfitted with an okay enough radar. Obviously, these are early AIM-7C Sparrows, so they're not great, but, still AIM-7 at 9.3. Now, another plane you can consider getting as, one of your first is the F-86F2 Saber. No, I'm sorry. People love the Saber. I'm not the Saber lover. But you do have to go through it to get to the F-100, and this is a plane that is actually pretty fun. You get 4 AIM-9Es at a BR where a lot of things don't even have flares. So in a down tier, you are very potent because, like I said, the 4 AIM-9Es. Also, you get bullpups for air to ground, and you get decent unguided ordnance like 750 pounds, 1,000 pounders, and 500-pound bombs. So decent secondary aircraft. This is basically the Super Saber, which is a very, very modified F-80. Well, not even a very modified, but just a, plane that was made to be more combat or close quarter combat and air superiority around. Another interesting aircraft is actually a naval F-86 Saber. It is the FJ-4 Bravo. Now, this plane does get AIM-9Bs. They can carry up to 4 of them. So it actually, for 8.7, it's actually a very good option. In terms of that, you also get 2 2,000-pound bombs. This is a very, very capable aircraft. It's the most capable Saber I think we have in the game, even though it's not really a Saber. It's my favorite, at least, with the 20mm Browning Colt cannons. Good rocket payload, very similar to that of the Demon. That is found after the A-4 Bravo. The A-4 Bravo, despite being literally the only A-4 that's not in the premium or even the squadron vehicles, the U.S. needs to get more A4s. I'm sure we will at a later date, like the A4M, but for now, it's just this A4B, and it is actually probably like the worst A4 in the game. A lot of the better A4s is found in the Israeli tech tree. Now, that does lead to another interesting aircraft you can get, and that's the AV-8C. This gives you access to the 9G Sidewinder and a good amount of bombs, rockets, unguided stuff like that. Also, it's a Harrier. It has the VTOL capabilities. This also will give you access down to the strike line, which is now going to be getting the AV-8B+, so definitely worth going down. Over here, we have in the interceptor line, we have the Starfighters, the F-104s. Now, the F-104A is definitely usable, but I've only really used the F-104C, which is basically, just an improved F-104A. I find this to be the most fun. One of the more fun vehicles at this BR, at this rank. Go to outer space, you come screaming in at, top speed with your giant General Electric J79GE7A engine, which, provides 6,380 kilogram force when it's an afterburner. And a good amount of fuel. You just bring max fuel on this thing and go screaming up. Also, the Vulcan. You get a Vulcan, so, very capable aircraft. You don't turn fight in this plane. Now, the most capable plane at this BR, also sitting at the highest plane in this BR in rank 6, is the F3H-2 Crusader 2. Now, this plane is definitely up there in capabilities. Not very good multi-role, but one of the best, if not the best, dogfighters at this rank, or BR. 4 AIM-9Ds, very good aircraft. I'm considering this plane to be one of the best 10.3 or 10.0 era fighters. The F-8E is even better, and that's a plane you find in rank 7. Now, overall, this plane is definitely worth getting. Now, in terms of grinding through this rank, again, we're going to go stick with the 6 aircraft quota. You could still do down these 3. I personally would also still continue going down this line because you finish it here in rank 7, and that will give you access to the rank 8 if you go down all these aircraft. And in the future, you're getting the AV-8B+, which is one of my favorite aircraft. There's no bombers in rank 6, but there are bombers in rank 7 that we'll go over. Personally, I still think the F-105 should be a rank 6 aircraft. I don't know why it's rank 7. Probably to hinder your grind, as usual. So, if you're going down just the main 3 like usual, get your F3H, your F8U2, your F86, your F100, and the 2 Starfighters. That brings your total to 6. Or even skip the Starfighter and get these 2, have these 6, which gives you 6 here, and then you can get the F-15 and F-14s. But I know a lot of you probably do want the F-16 Eagle, or F-16, why did I say Eagle? F-16 Falcon over the F-15A Eagle. Also, the new aircraft coming to the update, if you guys haven't heard already, is going to be an F-15C for the US and the AV-8B+ right here. These are 2 spots they are. So, maybe if you want to get those new aircraft, this would be the fastest way to get to the F-15, is just getting these 6, and then you can get your F-15, which will allow you to research both new aircraft carrying the AIM-120, and the F-16C is also going to be getting the AIM-120. But that's enough about that higher ranks. You're not going to be there for a while, especially if you're doing this with no GE and no premium time. Definitely invest in premium time if you have the money to do so. If you can't, I understand it. As usual, thank you guys so much who watched to the end. I'll have the Discord link down below as always. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and that means a lot to me. And until the next one, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.